Welcome back everyone, Mike here. It is a warm one here in Pennsylvania tonight. It's about 87 degrees right now, real muggy, real humid. And let's see, tomorrow through Sunday it's supposed to be in the mid 90s. I'm not exactly a big fan of that type of weather, but it's better than rain, I guess. But before we get started, did you guys see the last video? I'm going to put that up above if you didn't. We did a little video where Melissa was trying to start the Steel MS 880, and she was successful, by the way. But there's a little backstory to that video. We shot that video and she thought it was going to be easy to do, and it's not. I don't know if you ever started a saw like that, but it's 121cc, and you know, it's got the decompression button and all that on it, but it takes some pulling to get that thing going. And so she got it started and everything was good, but the night before we published that video, I put a thing on the YouTube community page and something on our Facebook page saying that that video is coming tomorrow. And all the comments were overwhelmingly, oh, it's going to be so easy for her, no big deal. And the other night, she's reading through all these comments. She's like, it wasn't very easy at all. It was pretty hard to start. I was surprised. And she's like, can you maybe edit that or something, make it look a little easier for me? And she said, no, just leave it the way it is. But it took several pulls. And but once that thing fires one time, you better turn the choke off. And she got her going, no problem at all. So that all worked out. But anyway, this evening, I got a bunch of running around to do, and I got a lot of things to share with you. I got some good news today from Marty Parsons in Wood Miser, Shade Gap, PA. He sent me this picture. So yeah, the Wood Miser LX150 arrived right on time. It's at Marty's place in Shade Gap, PA. I need to make arrangements, probably first of next week I'll go get it back here. And then this weekend sometime, the conveyor from Wolfe Ridge will be coming for the Wolfe Ridge splitter. The weather isn't exactly perfect for sawing lumber and for firewooding, but we're going to be doing a lot of both. We really are. So this evening, I need to go get some more firewood rounds, because first thing I want to do when I get that conveyor is try it out, of course. I just have a tiny little pile down there. I got wood scattered everywhere. There's downed trees all over the place. Plus, I have all that wood over at Neighbor Cliffs I have to get over here. It's going to be a very, very busy late summer and early fall around here for sure. So let's see, we're going to go round up some firewood, maybe cut a little bit of firewood. First, I want to show you something. So it's right down here, just outside the fence. Pretty crazy, I think. So you see this big long limb here laying on the ground? Well, there's that one. And then this one down here. They both came from up here, up on that maple tree right there. Now, I had been watching this for a while, I don't know, 6 months or something like that. Had some storm damage, and the top of this and that one big limb are just kind of hanging up there. Some serious widowmakers, but there's no trail right here or anything. The trail's down below. And they're way up there, and I'm like, I'm going to keep my eye on those things. And last night, I was pulling in the driveway. There was no wind at all, nothing. Perfectly calm evening. And as I was coming through the gate, both of these came crashing to the ground. It's all on their own. Pretty crazy. I was actually thinking of taking that one side off. I don't know. There's a couple limbs up top that are still good. I mean, it may last. But what I don't like about trees like this, that Y like this, you can see in here. How rotten that's getting in there. And then this side here, it's headed right towards the fence. That one would be a handful for me to get down. This one here, I could probably get it to go right out on that trail. So I'm going to keep my eye on this one here, kind of figure out what I'm going to do with it. Now we're going to run over to the orchard. I have one of those AccuMarks, and I think I left it over there the other day. I'm not sure. Things like that bother me. I don't want it laying there. I don't know where it is. So we're going to run over there right now, get it, come back here, probably get some firewood, some cherry I've cut up back in the woods, and then maybe take a little bit of oak down there and just kind of get things ready for that conveyor. So come along. Every once in a while, I like to just stop and look at this tree right here. I don't know why, but this thing's impressive. Big old red oak. Give you some idea how big this is. Thing's huge. Beautiful tree. Also, here's another one. It's not as big, but man, it's a pretty tree too. Another red oak. I have a few hemlocks down here. I'm going to show you something else. I'm getting sidetracked, I know. But they're kind of scattered around over here. This is back behind the pond. And there's some more over this way. And then in amongst these hemlocks, I got a few oak trees that are, you know, real close to them. Real close. And we don't have many hemlocks on the property. They're all right here in this one little spot. So I got this red oak here. Got this cherry tree right here, kind of growing right up against it. And I was contemplating, you know, taking a couple of these hardwoods out of here. They're nice trees that I have here. But like I said, these are the only hemlocks that we have. And I thought it may do them some good to take a few of these hardwoods out of here, because they tower way above the hemlocks. So what I did, I asked, you know how you phone a friend, ask an expert. I reached out to Buck and Billy Ray and was asking him about it. First thing he said to me was, you know, those hemlocks, they kind of like a somewhat shady area, and they're usually near water or, you know, moist areas, things like that. That's moist. And it's shady in here, so I think he's on to something. So I don't think these are really hurting them, but I still may take them out. Maybe just this cherry growing right up against this hemlock. The way I see it, it's got to be taking some nutrients from it. I don't know. But yeah, since I only have a few of these hemlocks, I kind of like to keep them going, you know what I mean? That's a nice tree right here too. Here's a few more hemlocks. Red oak growing right up in the middle of them. Now that one might be tough to get out of there without doing any damage. No, I think I could get her to go right down through here. Then in here we have some red pine kind of scattered through here. Not a whole bunch. They're tall. Really tall. I think a lot of people planted these like back in the 50s, maybe the 60s. I don't know, somewhere around there. This one here is probably about 17 inches in diameter, something like that. I wish they were white pine. Water level in the pond is down just about enough to get this thing fixed if we don't get a bunch more rain. We had rain yesterday. Quite a bit, actually. I'm surprised the water's down as much as it is. There's a little bass right there. I don't know if you could see it or not. So we need to get on this as well. There it is. I ran it over. So carbon fiber does not hold up to getting run over with the Arcade 37. But no worries, I can fix it up. See more trees down way over in here. Looks like a cherry tree. You can always tell when you see those leaves, You know, you can kind of pick out the bottom side of them. They look lighter than the rest of them. Even, you know, a long way off, you can see them. Boy, it is wet out here. Couple of them. I tell you what, there's more firewood down out here than that one there was rotting off at the base. There should still be some good wood out in there or it would have been broken off. This one here looked, it looks real good. I'll show you what's happening here. The ground is just so wet, it's saturated. All it takes is a strong wind, and they're on the ground. Man, there's a lot of wood right there. Boy. Anyway, we better get something done. I have a little bit of cherry out here. This is what Melissa was gathering up the other day. These ones here are like perfect for that 6-way wedge on the Wolfe Ridge. Probably, I don't know, 15 inches in diameter, something like that. Perfect size. Tell you what, Saturday, if it's 95 degrees out, I'm gonna find something to do in that RK55 with the air conditioning. That's the plan. Finish this load off with a little bit of maple that I've had laying out here. Isn't it funny how all winter long you can't wait till spring, and then in spring you can't wait till summer, and you barely get into summer and you're already looking forward to fall? That's not right. That's a pretty good load on the Ranger. I'll have to take it easy on the way back. But this would take about, I don't know, 4 minutes. Maybe 4.5 minutes to split this with that Wolfe Ridge. Now this oak, it's a lot heavier than that cherry. A lot heavier. This is from that one that went down up in the old apple orchard, near the old apple orchard. Several people have commented on how fast the MS462 is, and they're correct. Very fast saw. And what I sharpen it with, I use the steel 2-in-1 sharpener. I'll put a video up above that I did like last year or something on it. Great little sharpener. But you know what? I hardly ever even have to sharpen this thing, all because of that grapple on the tractor, that and the log ox. If you keep it up off the ground, you don't hit the dirt, you know, don't drag your logs through mud and slop and rocks and things like that. Stays sharp, it really does. And I only have to like just touch it up just a little bit, you know, every couple weeks, and it's good to go. Not a whole lot of wood, probably about 10 or I don't know 15 minutes worth of splitting with the Wolfe Ridge, but this pile is going to get a lot bigger real soon, believe me. Well, we're going to make a lot of wood this late summer and fall. Check these out. Turn them off. I had those 3M headphones for years, the yellow ones. I had 2 pair, and they both finally died, but I got a lot of use out of them, and I was pretty hard on them, but neither of them work anymore. So I just got another pair. These are 3M as well. These are the Bluetooth ones. So far, so good. This is the first evening that I've worn these, but I'll keep you updated on them. I like them though. I like the Bluetooth option. You know, your phone can be sitting on a tractor or something, and you're, you know, listening to whatever you want. I'll tell you what, it is hot. It really is. Whew. I can't imagine what it'll be like this weekend. We're not used to it. We really aren't. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. A couple other things to remind you about though. Got the Wood-Mizer LX150 coming very soon. Conveyor for the Wolfe Ridge will be coming. What else is happening around here? Oh, check out these stickers if you haven't already seen them. You can find them on our website, outdoorswiththemorgans.com, and we will have hats soon, which are probably kind of the same logo as the Split Happens and the Sawdust is Man Glitter sticker that you just saw. I kind of like them, you know, like on a hat, kind of like this one here. This is one of my favorites, Silverton, Colorado. We were there last year, beautiful place. But anyway, what else do I want to tell you? I think that's about it, I really do. We're gonna get on that tower blind, the pond repair, sawmilling, wood splitting, all sorts of stuff. But anyway, like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.